Herzlich willkommen zurück zum neuen Part Fire Emblem Warriors Triumphs. Das ist der Teil, wo wir jetzt Edelgards Route ein bisschen anspielen. Und dann wird demnächst ja schon Fire Emblem NG rauskommen. Ich bin ein bisschen angeschlagen. Ich hoffe, das stört euch nicht. Deswegen klinge ich wahrscheinlich auch ein bisschen anders als sonst. Ich hoffe, ihr nehmt es mir nicht übel. Ja. Wir sind ja derzeit mit Digimon noch am Kämpfen. Es kommt auch bald ein neues Digimon-Game raus. Ob ich das wohl spielen werde, weiß ich nicht. Hier, das war ja geplant. Und wir sagen, starten wir sofort.
Yep, that's the one. May you build one.
Dass ihr auch ein bisschen was von den Charakteren
taken
seht.
care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Aha. Ich werde aber dementsprechend auch auf die Zeit
what do you
gucken.
think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Versuche ich hier auch auf die Welt zu
Perhaps,
kriegen.
Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far, but what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person! Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Byrne. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Ugh! Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say, I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please...
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down. And now...
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate? Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor! He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Well, the less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much charm in someone who talks your ear off at every...
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I won't let you down.
Sehr gespannt. 2 Wochen später.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen's scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry.
Ich bin nur gespannt, wenn ich jetzt spielen kann. Ich habe eine Vermutung.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't
dass
charge
es
ahead like that. It's far too
Hubert,
dangerous.
Dorothea und Edelgard
Wait,
ist.
what is all this?
Oder
dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead
Bandit
indeed.
diese voller
Are
Wut.
these the miscreant?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some...
No, but it's them.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
Huh. I hadn't pegged you as the cautious type, but maybe that's what we need.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor...
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Ist dabei? Hubert, Edelgard Ferdinand habe ich wieder. Ja gut, da war ich ja, ich dachte frei, will aber hier wechseln. Nur Nahkämpfer, super.
Follow me.
Ja, ist ja gut, chill.
Huh? Hey! We got intruders! Yeah,
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay!
I am your man! Pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name.
Careful. Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
I'm not letting you past here. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
I will not be caught off guard. Is that all?
Stand back.
Let's secure the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
Ugh. I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
Watch this!
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
Take a breather. I am your man.
I'm all right.
No mercy. I have you. This is war!
Stand back.
I'll take over.
It's over.
Stand aside!
No, not yet. Let's do this. I can still fight.
It is no better inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Take a breather. Out of the way!
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
It's not over.
My turn. You pay.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout.
Allow me.
Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student. Let's do this!
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica! How did you... No, my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. And it falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
Still here.
Leave me alone already!
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels.
Now's our chance to give him the slip.
My final words.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Watch this.
I got this.
My turn?
I am your man.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Any
Eyesore as they are.
Good. That's the last of them.
Stand back. I feel no mercy.
I must. The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All
right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold? Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
I am the noble.
My turn. My turn.
If you truly are Kranya, then it is you who will die this day.
Your time is nigh.
Then we can proceed as
I'll take
planned.
over.
I yield to no one!
Get out of my way!
So, if you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. All right, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone!
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save me. I'm here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It will be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane.
Press the attack. Take a breath. My turn.
Allow me.
demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay!
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Aha, erwischt.
I won't. Hey.
What a fast...
I need...
I thought I would never. I'm not sure.
How did you in? I heard you.
I didn't. Oh, I'm the eldest child. Seeing it.
You've not changed.
Monica, what?
I'm not sure how I.
So, jetzt habe ich zu schnell getippt. Wollte ja nicht aber ausreden lassen.
I think I
Ich lasse sie
understand.
jetzt in Ruhe ausreden.
This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
Demnächst müssen für mich 3 teure Pakete kommen.
Why didn't you mention this
Das
earlier?
heißt, eine Figur von Fire
Everyone was
Emblem,
busy speculating, so it was
das
difficult
neue
to cut
Spiel,
in.
also Fire Emblem Engine,
What do you know, child?
und ein
Out with
Cosplay.
it.
Aber das Cosplay werde ich
Her Highness
erst
can vouch for this,
wahrscheinlich
but my memory
Mitte
is quite
dieses
strong.
Jahres zeigen. Noch
Try
ein bisschen
remark.
am
You never forget a face, even one seen only at a
Stoffe
glance.
schneiden, Sachen zubereiten und so.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable! Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the Church.
The Knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
So what did he look like again? Is he the big, burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he has been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the Church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes, you were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right!
Everyone, pipe down! Something's happening outside. Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Where are you going?
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Yeah. Schatten von
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, lady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path, and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Edelgards von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Ayer. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire, with the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
Dass ich das nicht leiden kann. Aber komm, wir reden wieder 4 Stunden lang.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting?
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
So mal.
Don't feel like sharing, hmm? All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Jo. Monika. Eine Menschen.
If you would, do you have a moment?
Huh? Meh.
Do you have a moment?
Super.
Excuse me. Over here.
Nuh-uh.
I agree. Well...
Bist du da? Was sind nur die beiden? Hä?
My word is a bond.
If I may. Huh? If I may. So basically...
Hello. What do you think?
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? No. Do you think...
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
Verstehe irgendwie nicht. Bei einigen Spielen von Fire Emblem ist die eine Einheit stärker und die andere ist schwächer.
I imagine
Die
they may not
Schwächere
come as
wird
a
dann
surprise to many of you.
überlebt, sag mal, einen
For
Angriff.
some
Die
time now,
andere
Enbar
müsste
Palace
sich einen
has
halben
been
Angriff.
infested with the same darkness you saw
Nur
in
nicht einen
Tomas.
einzigen.
They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Hang on, sorry. You want to take over the Imperial Palace? You've got to be kidding me.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
So, wen nehmen wir jetzt am besten? Okay, machen wir das mal so, wie es da angestellt ist. Aber warum kann man Kaspar, Hubert,
It was easy enough slipping in the back.
frage ich mich.
The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. They'll enter through the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
Respekt, Petra. Eieiei. Geht ja ab. Mensch. Diese Leute bist du.
Watch this.
Take a breather.
Is it my turn? I'm ready.
Was ist denn hin? Folgt ihr jetzt eigentlich wieder? Ach, guck mal da. Nicht würde ich dazu jetzt nichts sagen. Erzähl er das nicht mal.
I'll take over.
Tja, leicht nenne ich
I
sowas.
must get stronger. Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Läuft der Weg.
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Send soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats!
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
They're swapping in.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Oops.
You are mine! Be praying now! I have this!
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Das ist der Vater von Dings, glaube ich.
You
Also
will
ich
turn on me now.
Route ist.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where'd you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Ire pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
It's not over.
Es verwirrt ein bisschen, wenn die rot sind. Wenn die braun sind und braun und rot sind schon naheliegend von der Farbe.
No! You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the planets down around us. Just do it!
This is the end.
Watch this!
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Take a breather. Me. I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert. Duke.
Kommst du denn her,
Hard
Jill?
work created.
Ire's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I've little interest in killing the so it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Dark magic.
Toll, diese Dinger zu
strike them down so we might dispel
Das ist auch nicht viel leichter.
Come, Baltimore. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Cole. Let us make clear to the...
Gotta keep aiming.
These fell warlords that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
I'm swapping in. You are fighting on the side of Count Burgley's.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the maidens.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me. I'm ready.
Watch this.
My turn?
Is it my turn?
I have this.
I'll take over.
Take a breather.
I'm swapping in.
I'm ready.
I'll take over.
My turn?
Is it my turn?
I have this.
Watch this.
Take a breather.
Is it my turn?
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Naja.
I have this.
Any final words?
I'll take
Any
over.
final words?
I fight with all I have.
Take a breather. The barrier should disappear.
I'm swapping in.
That still
I'm
didn't
ready.
stop.
Watch this.
It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now! We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
I yield to no one. Get out of my way.
I must get stronger.
Wretched vermin. I admire your temerity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Banish the darkness, and the terror will fade as well. Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
No, I have to act. Useless. I know when I am bested.
Not happening!
burning!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yeah, I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that. A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all. Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark. Huh. Never heard of them.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is...
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Ceros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here. But you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us all through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Natürlich bin ich der Held.
Who? What?
And
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Oh my god.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court
Ist der
service.
Vater von Dings?
My, but attendance seems light.
Aber jetzt ja
Where
nicht.
is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire. Which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Ah.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
More than I expected.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government. But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable, which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garreg Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it. But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Eyre, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young student's shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Jo, jetzt müssten wir eigentlich zu den Golden Eagles hören, oder? Black Eagles, Golden, hm? Und schon ganz wieder woanders.
Scarlet blaze.
Ja, endlich.
The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the Kingdom and Alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own prophet. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresfeld of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result, why the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
Das ist doch mal ein schönes Bild. Alle versammelt. Oh, wie schön. Oh, der 4a so heiß in diesem Netzstück. Ja, weiter.
Did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still. Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurtle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
So Basis, Jung. Jawohl. Jetzt müssen wir erstmal erkunden. Das überspringe ich. Das kann ich nicht überspringen. Verdammt.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
Oh. Oh. Was ist denn jetzt los? So viele Leute. Toll. Ich möchte doch vielleicht einen längeren Part machen. Ich hoffe aber nicht.
Do you have a moment? What do you think?
Es war so klar, dass das da ist.
You see? If you would, do you have a moment?
Sie hat rote Absätze. Ja, ist gut. Das ist gleich, das mir bei Dings auch passiert, bei Dimitri.
You see? If you would.
Nahangriff ist nicht seine Stärke, habe ich so das Gefühl. Sorry, ich habe es gerade nachgeguckt. Ich habe eine Statistik gefunden, dass Arthur in jedem Spiel, das gibt, scheiße ist. Also sowohl in Emblem Heroes und Fates war er beschissen im Nahangriff. Deswegen hat es mich so aufgeregt gerade. Jetzt verstehe ich nicht, warum so ein Charakter, der ein Nahkämpfer ist, so scheiße ist. Also von den Werten generell her. Weil die Treffsicherheit ist nicht hoch, auch wenn er eine stärkere Einheit ist.
I carry a little of everything here.
Was kann ich denn nie kaufen? Ha.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, das ist was anderes als Leben, ja. So. Ja, komm, rein da.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Der Trainierplatz. Oh, hello.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Yeah. Das ist doch schon in München.
Go easy on me, Ferdy.
I only hope my mind doesn't want.
Training together sure beats doing it alone. Only
This power will.
This is.
Well, that was a chore.
Oh, can't let. Oh,
Ja, ich glaube, ich mache da. Ja. Probieren wir jetzt noch einmal.
Double the people, double the experience.
Can't let this.
Not the.
Time to work. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Ich bin falsch. Wo ist der lang? Suche viele Auszeichnungen.
Well, how'd it go?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Any result's a good result.
Nee, ist gut.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Jetzt müssen wir nochmal kämpfen, habe ich nur so das Gefühl. Oder 4 nämlich nicht, nämlich noch mehr am besten. Das könnte... Ja, es gibt engere Kraftstärke und so. Wie mache ich das Team dann am besten? Da gehen wir erstmal drauf rein und dann gucken wir mal. 3 Orte? Oh, das ist aber wenig. Das hätte ich jetzt nicht erwartet, dass es 3 Orte sind. Aber nur 4 Charaktere, ne? Das wird nicht Edelgard und so sein.
Another day, another stage to conquer.
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
Da kommen dann wir die mit, die wir nicht mit hatten.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
I don't care much for battle.
Der Ferdinand hat Blut schon gekriegt, deswegen.
It's time for battle.
Deswegen, ne.
I have to focus. So I can't just sit this one out.
You must be more careful. There's nothing we can do for you once you're dead.
Und Dorothea ist ja eine Magierin als eine, wie soll man sagen?
About time.
What a pain.
No, not yet.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Always be prepared.
Are you sure?
Here goes. Is that all we've got?
Move out!
Lend a hand, would you?
Time to make a name for ourselves.
I can't say I like how this is unfolding.
No way I'm running from this!
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
About time!
I can still fight!
Gotcha!
I can't just sleep. This will do.
What the?
Battle dunk.
Respect.
I hope this location proves useful.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
About time!
Gotta be ready for this.
Are you sure?
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Here goes.
Can't let it end like this.
I'm all right.
A fine hit!
This should do it.
I'll take on anyone. Apologies.
I'm getting better, but every time I grow stronger, I'm thrown into another battle. It's a vicious cycle.
It's a curious feeling to see one's classmates performing so admirably.
It's not over. For you, let's do this! You like that? It's not over.
A fine hit got you!
Just in
I
case.
face my comrades after this.
This'll This'll be amazing!
Can I face my comrades after this? I can still fight! It's not over!
I'll never lose! Oops! Better use this!
I'm sorry.
I can't just
We
sleep.
weren't strong enough.
Always be prepared. Just let me rest. Behold, a token effort. How's this?
Hey, so this is kind of bad, right? Wait, me? Seems like...
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Get back! Party prevails! Wait, it's ours? I did it, everybody! For a better tomorrow! I'll take on anyone! Apologies.
I'm getting better, but...
Simple. Oh my god.
Impressive. But I prefer the roar of a crowd to any honors in battle.
Not bad, but I'm just getting started.
One step closer to victory.
Still in the fight. It's not over.
I'll use the...
Are you sure?
Are
you sure?
This'll be amazing!
It's not over.
Peace awaits us. I know it does.
battle does have its benefits.
Tja, Dorothea ist halt die Beste. Tja, der hat gezeigt, was sie drauf hat. Und wieder 10 Stunden lang.
The Imperial Army has invaded Burgundy and will reach Garreg Mach within the month. With no way to stop their advance, we must ready ourselves for a siege.
We sent the bulk of the knights away last month, after the Western Church occupied one of our sacred sites. The forces that remain are thin at best. How are we to hold the monastery with such short-handed numbers?
It is possible the Empire orchestrated that entire incident to bleed off our strength. Look at how thoroughly information about it was buried, and how quickly the Empire invaded after declaring war. It all feels carefully calculated.
I would not put it past them. If they bring war to our doorstep, they will want us on the worst footing possible. If the tides turn against us, we may have to abandon Garreg Mach.
Never!
Edelgard is already using the Southern Church to erode our legitimacy. And now she has the gall to try and remove us by force? There can be no mercy for tyrants. So help me, I would like to put her entire army to the sword myself.
Is it truly too late to prevent bloodshed, Lady Rhea? Edelgard must have her reasons for doing this.
If so, they elude me. The woman seems to consider our church's very existence an abomination. Yet she has gone to the trouble of reviving the Southern Church, which implies she does not mean to destroy the faith outright. Perhaps Garreg Mach is the true prize she seeks. Or worse, this entire invasion could merely be a precursor to conquering all of Fodlan.
Her purpose matters not. Our charge is to defend the monastery at all costs. I took an oath. I swore I would never again suffer the boots of thieves to sully this land.
Rhea.
It is a low form of comedy we find ourselves engaged in this day. To think the descendants of their empire will be the first to invade Garreg Mach.
All the more reason to prevent it. I care not if we shared blood countless generations ago. I will not permit anyone to defile Mother's resting place.
So. So, damit beende ich den Part. Ich hoffe, euch hat das Video gefallen. Es hat euch Spaß gemacht, dass ihr mal die bisschen Edelgards Seite und Dimitris Seite gesehen habt. Und den Charakter, wie er nach dem Timeskip aussieht. Gut, Manuela und Charlotte und Alias und Flame und so haben sich kein Stück verändert, aber okay. Dann sage ich danke fürs Zuschauen und lasst doch bitte einen Daumen nach oben da, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Keine neuen Videos zu verpassen, den Abo-Button drücken. Oder auch nicht Engage zu verpassen. Der Part wird wahrscheinlich länger gehen, der erste. Wahrscheinlich wieder so eine Stunde oder 2 Stunden, was weiß ich. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und dann tschüss, bis nächstes Mal. Bye, bye.